quickly forget the causes and live among the consequences. Decades passed before our empire began to fall. The radiation held us captive. The population was growing. It was getting crowded and time was running out. We forgot the reasons that led us to this point, and in search of a solution, we formed an alliance with an ancient force. The alliance was a savior for us, but a trap for future generations. The ally became our shackles.
Artificial intelligence, which used to help rule cities, established its control slowly, winning as if in a chess game thought out thousands of moves in advance. The resistance of the people was immediately suppressed, and his further rule often had no logic. Many people were killed or deported as part of the optimization of cities. Those who managed to survive eventually organized a resistance movement, but it was hopeless to fight on their own. For years, the rebels have been developing a new artificial intelligence to create a countermeasure plan. The resistance movement already had dozens of headquarters across the globe, but something was missing for a full-fledged confrontation.
Good morning, slept well? You're a good sleeper. It's pretty noisy here at night, with the rotation of agents on assignments around the clock. Not here. The gorge is quite deep and narrow, and we are quite far to the north. Most satellites see this area at an angle. Ours is based on more manual control and fundamentally written in the highest value of human life. We also put its neural reconstruction through thousands of tests to avoid deviations from the initial settings. Plus, he has round-the-clock supervision of people not only from our headquarters, but from the entire network of headquarters. And in general, it has no ability to influence reality on its own. Everything is tied to intermediaries. I am an engineer. I mostly supervise the ongoing work at the headquarters, and from time to time I develop or customize something. Maybe there is a lot of work here. You could also go on an expedition for a long time, work remotely from the headquarters, extract resources, build resource stations. Or you could be sent to a military department, and you would have to perform combat missions under their wing. If you want to start today, you need to go to a social center, and there you need to contact Agent Alex. He will look where extra hands are needed and refer you to a department. Alex is the head manager of the headquarters, but he also deals with the exchange of resources, so you'll be contacting him a lot in the future. Good luck finding your place among the rebels.
Defensive measures, but there are more serious problems right now, so we're waiting for better times.
So what happened here overnight?
The rocks flew.
Look who's here. Finally felt like stretching your legs? I hope rescuing you from prison was worth all our losses. I hope you live up to our expectations. What could you possibly do at HQ? The engineering and science departments are both fully staffed, so you're better off in the military department. Not much, but we can exchange almost anything you find for data. Go upstairs to the main gate. Once you get there, turn left, hang another left, and then you'll see the military department. You can't be useful until you get a license from one of our 3 departments. As I said, for now I can only assign you to the military.
Good morning, soldier. You here to get your license? If you want Spectre to take you on a mission, you have to pass the training program. Want to know who Spectre is? It's our AI that manages everything here, under human supervision, of course. It's not like the AI we rescued you from. The training is simple. Hit all the targets and survive. You don't have a time limit, but we'll close the door behind you. Pick up the gun on the table and go through that door. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I know that's a kid's gun. Sorry, but we can't trust you with anything hardier just yet.
How should I know? Spectre marked this assignment as a priority. We can request a recalculation, but you know how that...
Underground, instead of being obvious in the city.
Even if you manage to get to the right structure from underground...
license complete. Don't waste time. Yeah, I can't say I'm impressed, but here's your license anyway. One more thing. You'll need a better gun than that pea shooter for combat. Go to the armory and pick up your standard issue rifle.
How should I know? Spectre marked this assignment.
You can take a look around headquarters. If you want to get warmed up, head over to the administrator by the main gate. I think they'll find something for you to do. You can also visit our engineer so we can adapt the rifle to your needs. If you need to recover after a fight, visit our medical unit. And try not to die. We're short on soldiers.
Is there no other way?
Nothing like that. You just take a positional.
Oh, I see you've got a license from the military department. Spectre's not going to send you into any serious fights right away. It'll choose something simple with cover. There are several special operations underway. We're trying to find the weak spots in the supreme AI. We just call it Zeus here. So, let's get down to business. There are 2 tasks I marked on the map that you'll be able to manage. Approach the table, study the tasks, and pick one. Once you've made your selection, hit the button in the center. There is an opportunity for volunteers to slightly expand the capabilities of the rebels in the remote corners of the planet. There you can extract resources and build your little paradise. I wish I could tell you that we know everything about how the portal works, but the reality is only AI can do that. Our scientists are just starting to wrap their heads around it. We built the portal based on the scheme we got from Spectre, who learned the technology from Zeus's developments. Do you think something might go wrong? Who knows, maybe it'll disintegrate you and scatter your atoms somewhere in space, but that hasn't happened yet. There's no time for talk. Come back after you finish the task. Are you still here? The portal is activated. All staff involved, please immediately proceed to the main gate.
You'll have to act as the situation dictates. We can send you once to check out the location. How should I know? Spectre marked this assignment as a priority. We can request a recalculation.
The portal is activated. All staff involved, please immediately proceed to the main gate.
Even if you manage to get to the right structure from underground, then you'll have to go up to the floor anyway. And that could cause even more problems.
This whole operation sounds like madness.
All systems ready to teleport. All personnel involved, please proceed to the main gate.
Position on the roof, and we will make you your passes.
I see. Passes. It's full of cameras and drones.
Zeus often used cellular comms to transfer data before it switched to quantum communication. Spectre found a couple of old receivers that can still pick up Zeus's signal. We have to access the data it's broadcasting through them. Get to the first receiver. We'll see what kind of shape it's in.
It's a bit far to go. It's okay. We'll take our time. If you want, you can go to secondary points of interest. They are highlighted with markers. Watch out, capsules!
up is blocked. Try to hack this terminal. It should open the bridge. As you can see, the receiver is damaged. There is a panel on the left. Let's open it to see what's there. It's not as bad as I thought. The maintenance unit inside is intact. Just a few parts are damaged. Find a few spare parts nearby and insert them into the switchboard. As you can see, the electronics can repair themselves pretty well. No special skills or tools required. On the other hand, some of the robots you'll face can regenerate. Here we go. The power supply is restored. The terminal is on again. Hack it. Let's see what happens. One of our underground units is nearby. The problem is that Zeus has started expanding its territory towards them. If it finds the people in that unit, it'll kill them. If you blow up the nearby bridge, it'll delay the movement of equipment and resources to reconstruct the square and buy some time for our people to evacuate. So find your way to the surface and beware of gas.
People fled from here in a hurry. They didn't take away everything.
Look around. Pick up anything useful. It's been a while since I've been here. The city's still pretty well saved.
It was only after a huge resettlement here that tourists started to come to see what life used to be like. The city was slowly coming back to life, but now everything is abandoned again.
Block it! If you can, get around it! Drones! There's a lot of them. Fire and soda burst. 3 more active.
The portal is almost up and running. Climb up on the roof. Let's hit it before we leave.
I have the detonator for you. Activate the portal key. Let's get out of here.
That's right. Practice always brings everything to perfection.
Sorry to interrupt. This is Marcus from the science department. Could you come over here?
Why, what's up with them? Have you changed anything lately?
These are changes that came from the engineers at the third headquarters.
Okay.
Let's start easy. This rifle has a much larger capacity than our standard ones. 3 types of ammunition in 1 capsule. So think before recharging, because once you've exhausted one, you'll lose the other 2 during reload. So start with the simple targets. The rifle's first mode has an optical zoom. Now we're going to give you targets behind shields. Standard bullets can't penetrate them, but plasma ones just fly through. Switch the weapon to second mode and shoot down the target with plasma. Great job. Now on to detonating missiles. Robots often have protective plates to hide behind when damaged. These plates can be blasted too, but missiles cause damage to both the targets and plates. Switch to third mode and shoot targets down with detonating missiles. Okay, now meet another type of shield. You haven't seen it before, but our guys have already run up against them. You can't blast it with plasma, and it's hardly punctured by standard bullets. For a static target, you can knock a crack out and aim through it. For a dynamic target, opt for breaking it with detonating missiles.
It seems we've chosen the wrong exit point. You've been spotted.
Great job. Now let's focus on the task. There's one of the Olympus data centers charging on the horizon. Charging stations are located along their flight route. As weird as it may seem, when Zeus corrects their flight trajectory, he simply builds new stations, even if the new route deviates from the original one by only a couple of hundred meters. You're now at the old abandoned station. You'll first need to open it to get inside. The control unit must be in the nearby building.
Got company. Several drones are coming from the south. Get to the top to see if what we need is there.
here's the Olympic shard. We're lucky it wasn't used to refuel the data center. Our scientists will be over the moon when you bring them this thing. Time to get out of here. We'll see you at HQ. This area contains a large concentration of enemies, and some active Olympus mechanisms. If you fire on anything extra, you won't have enough ammo to go round. Move to the position carefully for now. We still don't know exactly where the Olympic particle is. These drones are screamers. At first they provided first aid and patrolled cities. Then they got weapons, and first aid was needed after they'd been around. By the way, they still carry medicine capsules, so there'll be something to get you better. I forgot to say, Zeus loves architecture on a grand scale. Actually, we called him that because of his architectural handwriting. Our people interfered with the construction of this charging station several times, and in the end he just added protection here and abandoned the construction. What interests us is in this area. Find a way to open it. Wonderful. Grab the shard and we'll look for a way out. Wait a minute. Spectre seems to be proposing a new plan. Since we have an Olympic shard, we can use it to conquer the mechanism. You will have to go through the battlefield. The station nearby is no longer used for data centers, but it can feed a fleet of stingrays. I really hope you don't run into them today. This turret is protected with a shield module. You'll encounter things like that periodically, just shoot it down with plasma. Module was triggered by the stingray. You need to shoot it down before continuing to fire. Well, you stirred things up. I think reinforcements will be on their way now. We need to prepare. There's another anti-aircraft gun nearby. The control center is in a tunnel underneath it. You need to activate... see several energy triggers on the walls. Activate them with one shot of plasma. If you're out of plasma, go to the generators. An Olympic rifle can pick up radiation and draw a partial charge from it. There's a lot of different buttons. Take a look, maybe something will turn on the portal. Oops, another one has arrived. Try to aim the tower's defense system that way.